The hand of the Lord was upon me, and he brought me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the middle of the valley, and it was full of bones. He caused me to pass all around them, and behold, there were very many human bones in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said to me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, you know. Again he said to me, Prophesy to these bones, and say to them, O dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Thus says the Lord God to these bones, Behold, I will make breath enter you, so that you may come to life. I will put sinews on you, make flesh grow back on you, cover you with skin, and I will put breath in you, so that you may come alive. And you will know that I am the Lord. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a thundering noise, and behold, a rattling, and the bones came together, bone to its bone. And I looked, and behold, there were sinews on the bones, and flesh grew, and skin covered them, but there was no breath in them. Then he said to me, Prophesy to the breath, Son of man, and say to the breath, Thus says the Lord God, Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe on these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they came to life, and stood up on their feet, an exceedingly great army. Then he said to me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, Our bones are dried up, and our hope is lost. We are completely cut off. Therefore, prophesy and say to them, Thus says the Lord God, Behold, I will open your graves and make you come up out of your graves, my people, and I will bring you back home to the land of Israel. Then you will know with confidence that I am the Lord, when I have opened your graves and made you come up out of your graves, my people. I will put my spirit in you, and you will come to life, and I will place you in your own land. Then you will know that I, the Lord, have spoken and have fulfilled it, says the Lord. The word of the Lord came again to me, saying, And you, son of man, take a stick and write on it, for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write on it, for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and all the house of Israel, his companions. Then join them together into one stick, so that they may become one in your hand. When your people say to you, Will you not tell us what you mean by these? Say to them, Thus says the Lord God, Behold, I am going to take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his companions, and I will join the stick of Judah with it, and make them one stick, and they will be one in my hand. The sticks on which you write shall be in your hand before their eyes. Say to them, Thus says the Lord God, Behold, I am going to take the children of Israel from among the nations where they have gone, and I will gather them from every side and bring them into their own land, and I will make them one nation in the land, on the mountains of Israel, and one king will be king over all of them, and they will no longer be two nations, and will no longer be divided into two kingdoms. They will no longer defile themselves with their idols, or with their detestable things, or with any of their transgressions, but I will save them from all their transgressions in which they have sinned. And I will cleanse them, so they will be my people, and I will be their God. My servant David will be king over them, and they all will have one shepherd. They will also walk in my ordinances and keep my statutes and observe them. They will live in the land where your fathers lived, the land that I gave to my servant Jacob, and they will live there, they and their children and their children's children forever. And my servant David will be their leader forever. I will make a covenant of peace with them. It will be an everlasting covenant with them. And I will place them and multiply them, and will put my sanctuary in their midst forever. My dwelling place also will be with them, and I will be their God, and they will be my people. Then the nations will know without any doubt that I am the Lord who sets apart and sanctifies Israel for holy use, when my sanctuary is in their midst forever. Here ends the reading of God's holy words. We honor it by saying, thanks be to God. Thank you so much for tuning in today. May God bless you and favor you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And of course, you can leave a comment below. Have a blessed day. Until next time, goodbye.